Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Treasure Books. So we all seem to have this problem to a degree. We have all of these alphabet stickers and they come in packs and we use some of the letters and then we don't know what to do with the other letters that are left over. And so we have piles of not sure what to do with them. So in this video, I'm sharing some ideas with you. I have them written down here. I have loads of projects to show you. Beep, 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 sneak peek. And we're not just using alphabet stickers, we're using things like this. If you have letters, numbers, these are numbers, these are foam, thick foam numbers. Then we have, these types of things, they're like die cuts, they're not stickers. And then we have numbers that are supposed to be used in our planners, and you get a page of them in some book that you purchase and then they're just kind of sitting there because you're not using them. And also if you have things like this, if you have rub-ons that don't go with anything that you're making and you think you're not going to be using them, and perhaps the rub-ons are old and then you have bits that are cracking like this and you can't use them, but you can use individual letters. We're just using leftover bits and pieces in new and creative ways. Some of the things I'm going to show you, you may have seen before, some not. I hope you stick around. I hope you get inspired. Let's begin. Okay, I'm gonna go in no particular order. So here is what I made, and this is actually the first thing that I made. The specific word in the middle is art, and then I have all of these stickers and thickers randomly glued all around this word. So over here you can see I have some of these foam numbers, and then I had some of these large die cuts alphabet letters, which is what I use for the word art. And then these are thickers, so they're stickers, but they're really quite thick, sort of cardboard style. And then I also had these smaller ones. You can see on this piece over here, they're all different sizes, different thickness, and we have alphabet letters and we have numbers as well. And all of this around is randomly placed down, going each and every way. And then up here, I have, this actually looks much better in person, and you can see the shadow of my very brightly colored top that's sort of bouncing off, but it's actually black and gold. This is how it looks in actuality rather than like that. So I actually really love how this turned out. And you can see here on the instructions I wrote how to make this thing. So basically you stick all of your little bits and pieces down, which is what I did on a cereal box, I think it was. Stuck it all down, and then I painted over the whole thing black, so it was all just black. And then I went over the raised bits with my finger and with some gold paint, so just very carefully. And this one, because it's not that thick, I actually had to paint this by hand with rather than just doing this with some gold paint on my finger. I used a brush to paint this word art. And then when all of that was finished and done, I used some of this gold mist just to give it a spray, and that's these little bits that you can see, little specks of gold. So this would be really nice as an art page in your art journal. And when I showed this to my kids yesterday, they loved it so much, and my daughter wants me to do her name, and then, pretty much the same thing, but have her name instead of art, and then maybe, hang it in her room. It's such an easy and simple idea. But the gluing, I know we're working with stickers, but some of these alphabet letters, they're not actually stickers. And then you have to apply glue on each one and glue it down. And that's the most time-consuming part. But thoroughly enjoyable, and something you can do with your kids, grandkids, whatever. And another thing as well, you can mix and match the colors. You can have a lighter color, and then these accents can be done in a darker color. So it doesn't have to be black and then gold. You can do gold and then black. You can do purple and yellow, or green and red, or whatever two colors you think go really well, blue and orange, whatever, And if anyone's wondering, these clasps, I can't actually remember where I bought these from. And I thought I was initially going to use this chain. It's a broken piece of jewelry chain. And I was initially just going to stick that on there, but then I remembered I have these and I've had them for a while. All right, let's move along. So for this next idea, we are simply mixing letter styles to make words. So as you can see, there's all different types of letters here, and I'm using some letters from this alphabet sheet, some letters from that alphabet sheet. I might have lots of D's left in this one. I might have no D's left in this one, for example. So you might have your sticker sheets like this. I mean, this is nothing groundbreaking. You're missing all sorts of letters from here. You're missing, for example, you have no N's in this one. You have no M's, you have no O's, so you simply mix them up. Rub-ons are also really good, especially if it's something that you're not going to use. Like I'm not going to use daddy and all that sort of stuff. So that's a really fun thing to do and to come up. I have all sorts of words. I think I wrote myself a list. This project started when I wanted to use up my alphabet stickers, and I started making all of these words, right? And then I was running out of, clearly you can see the dream and journal are my favorite two things, you see, to make, and all of this here. And then it crossed my mind to mix the letters. And here's my list that I quickly wrote down of all of the single words that I can use: cherish, joy, journal, love, dream, fun, flow, diary, calm. Why not? I don't know about why not. Starry night. I think I have a starry night. Look at this one. Journal. Another dream in there. Starry night. I don't know. I might go with something. I'm not sure. So this was how it all started. I wanted to start using up my alphabet stickers, and then I was running out of the letters, and then I started mixing them up. So on this one here, you can see this one's laminated. A lot of my projects I'm going to show you today are laminated, but they don't have to be. So this one is like a writing board in a journal. That's how I envisioned this. So here's a journal I currently am working on, and that's why I picked this size, because it kind of goes perfectly inside. And then you can have this as a writing board. So when you're writing on your pages and all the bulk underneath, it's not going to get in your way because you'll be putting this under the page. So I've used words like family, happy, blessed, love, hug, together, joy, home. So it's a theme. It's nice to go with the theme. And also, as you notice, I have also used some little stickers throughout. It doesn't just have to be letters and numbers. No numbers in this one, but definitely use some stickers, decorated those corners. So let's say you want to make a vintage journal, you might have things like days gone by or vintage cottage. I don't know, things are just popping into my mind and they're not really making sense. Here I made a cover, and I'm going to bind in some watercolor papers in here, or acrylic papers in there. So I'm not going to do tea-dyed pages, which is what I'm trying to say. And I have, you can see all of the different styles. Art journal. These letters I stuck down onto some scrapbook paper to make it look even more fun. And I think this actually looks better than uniform letters like this, when they're the same and, you know, perfectly straight and perfectly perfect. It looks even better when they're all mixed up. Quirky and fun. I like it. Okay, let's move along. Next are random letters and numbers, and these are just some ideas which I'm going to show you. So more laminated things here. This is very similar to what I've just shown you here, but it's a random, no rhyme or reason. This is a writing board, and it's completely random letters and numbers. Some are laying sideways and some are straight up, but I didn't have any kind of crooked going all crazy like here. So it gives a different kind of a look. And you can also see that I have used some little stickers, and I just wanted to show you something. I think it's a good idea. As you know, some stickers that you might have, okay, when you peel off a sticker, you're left with these little bits underneath, and you can see all of those little bits here. What am I going to do with them? They are supposed to be discarded, but in projects like these, especially if they're going to be laminated, so you know that they're not going anywhere, I was using those little leftover pieces. You can see them. And some of these are actually rub-ons, these little alphabets or alphabet letters are rub-ons. And you can see leftover pieces here, and all different types of sizes and shapes and all that stuff. This one here didn't turn out as well as I hoped. I think it's better not to use a completely black background, but it looks quite nice, and pretty much the same thing. Everything is going straight up this way, so you can play around with placement and it gives a different feel. So you can see pretty much did the exact same thing, but you know, this one's got some corners here. Over here I have some round stickers, numbers, and even stuff like this. There's a star, there's a sun, these are dates. All right, so 2 writing boards there. What else have I got? I want to show you an art journal page that I did. I'm going to warn you that it's very busy. I did this last night, these little owls. Off topic, but this is from a tissue box. I cut up these little owls and that's a pocket there, so I'm going to put something in there. All right, back to the alphabet letters. Okay, it's very, very busy. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, but you can see here, what I wanted to create is like a raining effect of these letters that are raining down and kind of like spilling, right? That's the kind of idea that I had in my mind. And then this is cut out from a magazine. This was already glued down, so it kind of doesn't go, I'm not sure, like it's not, you know, I haven't finished this page. I even attempted some drawing here. I'm actually, considering that I'm not very good at this stuff, I'm quite happy with how this looks. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of the random could have been executed better. You know, this raining effect. Like I tried the, I don't know, what was I? Anyway, I like it. And here's a little secret kind of spot, and I wanted to pop something in there as well. It was just, I had a lot of fun making this page, and it's just an idea for your art journals. And then also I have this exact same as this one here. It's just a bookmark. We've done exactly the same thing. And then this one here, oh, there's that raining effect as well. Again, like I wanted these alphabet letters to look like they're raining down, and then they form this sentiment. If love was a storybook, we'd meet on the very first page. So letters, words, you know, kind of has some sort of a meaning. Let's move along. The next idea I have is to create a frame. So basically you have something in the middle and then you create a frame with random letters. I kind of tried to make it make sense. Why am I using letters around something? So here I have learn, play, create. So this is a picture of some books and some art supplies, and then I have all of these random letters going around. So it kind of goes, it wouldn't make sense. Maybe it would, I'm not sure, but if I had like a mermaid, let's say, if I had a mermaid here framed by letters, it doesn't make sense in my mind anyway. Then over here, this is like a, what are they called? A quill, I think so, writing. And then I have these random letters around creating a frame, and they're both to be used as bookmarks in journals. That was my idea. I really like this one. I didn't mix the letters too much, so I was using just black and gold, black, gold, black, gold, black, gold, and then I ran out of space here so that I can really see that. Stop looking at it. I know you're looking at it now. So I'll just hold it like this. And then it's kind of cute. Maybe having this mixture of all different letters gives a very youngish vibe, if that makes sense. It's very maybe childish. I'm not sure if that's the correct word. This would be nice for something like a frame of your grandchild or your kids at school, like maybe a picture of them at school writing, and then you have all of these crazy alphabet letters, even numbers on the frame. So there's that idea. And moving along, the next idea is to use those alphabet letters as shapes rather than letters that make sense. So let me show you what I mean. So this is a little embellishment that I can use many ways. And basically you're just using the letters and you're looking at them as shapes that look nice in a circular way. And then I have a button there in the middle. So the letters are not making any sense, but they are creating this kind of a look. You could see I'm not 100% excited about this because I'm having trouble explaining it, but I use that same principle on these two things, and this is actually the first one that I did. So, you know, I'm not entirely excited about this, but maybe you're getting some ideas. But I love how this one turned out. This image and then this up the top, it reminds me of something and I can't quite place it. It's almost like some sort of a star, or I'm not sure, but I really like it. So I have a butterfly in there and then just these symmetrical letters going around, and then those leftover bits that I was showing you before, leftovers from stickers. And this is a bookmark. The idea of this video is to give you lots of ideas. So I'm hoping that you're getting lots of ideas, even if I'm not 100% excited about some of these. Like, I love this one. I love this one. Oh, there's one more to go, by the way. But some of them I'm not so excited about, like this one with the frames. But I'm sharing them with you because you might have a spark of inspiration somewhere here. You might come up with a gift that you can make for somebody in your family. So let's keep going. But in any case, let me know in the comment section if you're coming up with some ideas that I haven't used in this video. So for this idea, we're doing random stickers over the whole page, and then we're cutting out shapes. So I'll show you what I've done. But we're doing something like this. We're doing random stickers. And then instead of just leaving it like this or like that, we're cutting out shapes. Here's one. And it looks quite nice. I actually really like how it looks. So I had a square piece of paper. It was a leftover or rectangular, doesn't matter. It was just a leftover scrap piece of paper, and I popped down those stickers all around, and then at the back I drew a heart. You can see it's uneven, but it doesn't matter, and cut it out, and here we go. Then I did the exact same thing for this one here. So it's just a little butterfly that I traced. I mean, it's not, you know, you can tell that it's a butterfly. I guess it's a butterfly shape. And I had those leftover pieces again, just making it a little bit more nice looking with that gold touch. And then I attached these two. I laminated this card as well. That's that sticker before that I was showing you. So I kind of tied them both together by using a little bit of this pink under that word perfect. And you can see those leftover shapes. They're actually from, you know, leftovers from this one here. So, and then put them together on a chain. It's kind of like a little dangly, and there we have it. The idea was to cover up a whole page and then run it through my die cut machine. Like, I wanted to have something like this, a shape of a tag or something like this, but then I thought I'm just going to cut them out by hand. And in any case, I think a heart and a butterfly looks better than just a random tag shape, I guess. And you know, after all of this, do you think that I made a dent in my stickers? Well, not so much, I dare say. Look how much I've got left. There's lots of things that we can do with them, but there's also lots of them. And oftentimes they come in packs with other things, like for example this one was in a scrapbooking pack, and I honestly don't use alphabet stickers for anything, up until now that is. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep using them, but let me know what you think. Did you get any new ideas? What is your favorite thing? I think this is 100% the absolute favorite of mine. It's not really, the true beauty is definitely not coming across on video. I think, in all honesty, this one looks a lot better in the video than it does in real life. And also, I mean, who uses stickers like this? Well, people do, I guess. That's why they have them on sticker sheets. I really love the look of this one. I like somewhat this one. Not that long ago, I had some family themed journals, and this type of thing I think is good to go with a theme or a themed journal. This one wants to play, wants to be in the video, but it can't fit. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is pop this on screen. So here you go, these little ideas that you can take a screenshot or you can copy down. I hope you got lots and lots of your own ideas and inspiration out of this video. And even if you follow all of the things the exact same way that I did, they're all going to look so different because you have different supplies, you have different paints, different alphabet stickers, letters, numbers, all that sort of stuff. So have fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.